Hey team, Luke at Crusader Machining here. Welcome back for another video. I need some time to commiserate with my fellow machinists, my fellow setup people. It has been one of the most stressful, difficult, demanding weeks of my life. Let me paint the picture for you. Let's break it down. So let me paint the picture for you. And I'd really like it if someone out there watching has been in the same position as I'm about to lay out for you. Drop a comment below. Like I said in the intro, a little bit of time to vent. For all you folks that have been out there that have difficult, hot setups, hard tooling, you know how it is. Let me show you. Unfortunately, I cannot show the complete part, but I'm going to show some features. I'm turning this slug into this part. Easy, right? Here's the problem. Hot job, customer needs it right now. Hard part, difficult features with tight tolerances, and not just turning. We're putting 10 drilled and tapped holes on the face, 2 counter bores in the main side, 2 counter bores in the sub, all from the live tooling. Face grooving I've never done, and the customer sent me 2 special custom-made carbide tools that I couldn't break, and of course I broke the first one that I put in. So now I have one more to finish the whole job of 800 pieces. Luckily we got more on order, so we should be fine with that. But that's just a little bit of the stress. Stuff I've never done on a hot job that the customer needs now. Special custom-made tooling. It's been a tough one, and I haven't exactly been batting 1,000. I broke the special tool. Shame on me. It was a mistake. I don't exactly know what I did yet, but it happens. What can you do? I move on. We've made about 15 parts since then. And what's fantastic with the light at the end of the tunnel, the part's done. We're done with the part. We are going to be running production imminently. Got to do one more okay on the CMM, and we are done. But with this particular job, every headache that could have happened, happened. I'm putting these little counter bores on the back on the sub side with a live tool, plus or minus 1 tolerance. Didn't have time to order in a custom-made tool. I figured, hey, I'm going to use a 5/16 carbide end mill. I already got a hole in there. I'm just going to go in, whoop, little circular interpolation, easy. Nope, chatter, and the size wasn't holding. I had to reprogram it. I mean, it was just, every step I took on this job was a pain in the butt. But we got through it, persevered. I learned a lot through this job, a lot about myself, handling the stress. I think it was Tuesday, I was at this machine. I didn't leave for about 12 hours. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 1 tool that's not on there, that's not on my list. 24 tools to make this. And it was like Saturday, make your jaws. Monday, me and Arturo writing our program, proofing everything out. While he's in there writing the program, I'm setting it up. Anyone out there that's been there, do you feel the pain? Do you feel the struggle? But it's how we get through it. I smiled and learned, and I looked at the silver lining like, hey, I'm doing some of this stuff I've never really done before. A tiny little dovetail cutter that I have 1 of them to get through the order. How am I going to do that? But we did it. I want to show you some of the work holding. One question I got. So like I said, unfortunately, I can't show the complete part, but I can show a couple features on it. On one of my last shorts, I was facing off a whole bunch of material here. Check it out on my channel, and you'll see I was facing off like 550. And people said, wow, that's a waste of stock. Why would you do that? This is why. See these milled slots? I have to mill them in on the same side I do these. Plus, I need that OD to hold. If I was to clamp on the sub side, I couldn't put them in. So we have this extra stock, what I'll call sacrificial material. I mill, and I had to relieve my jaws out here with my live tool pocket so my holder can even get in there, which it worked out great. And that's the little special cutter that's inside that feature. It's about 2.1 inches long. I'm milling. But this is why I have that extra stock. so I can do all these features in one side. I have angular relations that I need to hold within a degree or better to one another. And I have run out. I have to hold from OD and bore all within each other. So I wanted to just do it all in one shot, hence the material, but we quoted it that way. We quoted it holding on to a little bit of extra stock. It's not uncommon. The 5-axis millbillies out there do it a lot, and I love seeing it when they just hold on to stock, they machine around it and tab it, and then just break it off and discard the material. I'm going to show you that special tool. So right here is my special live tool. Kind of hard to see. It's a tiny little dovetail cutter, and I'm roughing it with a 3/16 mil, and I need to have these extensions on or I wouldn't be able to put that groove in on that side. So that was the cutter, that was my point of stress. But it's holding okay now. And like I say, unfortunately I can't show the part. I wanted to because this is one of the hardest ones I've done in a while. I really relish the challenge. I love the challenge. I learned a lot about the quality aspect of it, the tooling aspect of it, what could I have done better next time. And that's a lot of our industry here. You're learning and learning and learning. And don't ever think, I know it all. There's no more to learn. But anyhow, whatever. I got through it. Parts are good. Shipped out a sample to the customer today. We're going to be spending all weekend running. We got a great customer, hot parts, they need them. So this video is almost a little venting about my frustration and my stress. And like I said, I know some of you out there have been in that same position where it's a difficult setup, new things that you've never done, a difficult part, a lot of tools, and on top of all that, your customer needs parts now, and there's difficult features to check, difficult features to make, but we learned, we got through it. Wish me luck that the run goes well. Luke at Crusader Machining, signing out. Check me out on my socials, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and of course here at YouTube. If you like the video and like my content, consider giving me a thumbs up and sub to the channel. Drop a comment, let's get the convo rolling. We'll see you next time.